when you simp, this is specifically like a that men are giving money and they're not really getting that much of a service back. Like I'll give you the slang term for simp. Like really, it's an acronym for like sucker, idolizing, mediocre pussy. Is
Mm.
the and I say that to like to kind of like so that way you get into the right
Yeah, like
mindset
we don't
of what
think
I'm
this. This
referring
is
to.
what like is written in
That
the.
is written in like that's online. That's not me making it up. This is online sources,
So you
and
just
it's like
putting the pussy in a pedestal.
yeah, essentially, you know, if you watched like movies from back in the day, that's what they're doing. It's like it's a man who invests a lot of time and energy into women who don't want him necessarily. Like they're just there. Um, and and I wanted to like to bring the distinction to bring up this next point. I also think that these services are catering to these women to attract the simps. Because like ultimately, I brought this entire conversation to be like, as men, we need to control ourselves and we need to not become simps. And I want to tell you the forces that are working against you as a man. They want your money. They want you to give them money. And I'll give you the number one reason that I know why they're coming at you. Twitch will no longer allow you to call somebody a simp on their chat at all. You cannot call somebody a simp. You cannot call somebody out for being a simp anymore. It is you get instantly banned for doing so. And to me, like you would think, oh, you know, because you're insulting that guy, because you're like, you know, you're making him feel bad about donating money, and which is the key. They don't want you to make anyone feel bad for giving money. They want you to keep donating money. They want you to keep the subscriptions coming. They want this money from you. So if the user is it feels bad for being a simp, then he won't do it, which is a
Right.
natural thing. You will tell
Like you
your
don't,
friend, "Hey, wake up."
they want to
Like
eliminate anyone who could shame you
yes,
about
you
it.
don't they don't want to shame the simps because they want that money. And you would think at first, "Oh, you know, it's a good community. They don't want people to get insulted. They want to be respectful." Wrong.
Bullshit. Nah.
They want you to keep giving money, so they're gonna eliminate anything that takes away from you donating money.
Okay,
So
so
like,
and mhm.
go ahead.
No, tying this back to the other topics we've had in the past, like being a man in life, in you know in the good sense of the word, if I even have to say that. Like, would you say that you kind of like warning people, especially men, like, look, there is this new thing that is gonna stimulate you so hard that you're gonna want to sort of fall in it, and the things are in place to fuck with you that way, and because of this, you're saying that this could make what men less masculine, make men less men. Like, you think this force that we gotta battle? Like, is that the reason why we gotta battle? Because it's gonna fuck men up in a way. Like,
So I would say it is one of the pitfalls. I would say to come to this now. Every once in a while, like the closest relation that I can give it to is to the strip club. Every once in a while, we may feel lonely, we may feel down, we may need some like, um, you know, some affection from somebody, and like that's where you give like that's where you spend the 270 to go into this room, like you know you go in there and you give the money, and it happens like it's natural. Like we can't find someone in real life, but I do want to. It's essentially like a gateway drug for once you start this process. So like once you start simping, like then it becomes easy for you to come out of the pocket. Just like it's fine. I'll just give her $5 here. I'll just give this girl some money. I'll give this girl some money, and like, and then you're just giving this money, and like they're just milking you at this point because of all the things that you're just easily giving. Because it's very, let's put it this way, it's very easy to just donate money instead of bettering yourself.
boom.
Boom.
That's the go-to. It's very easy to
I
just
was
get
feeling
the
it.
instant
I was feeling like you were
satisfaction.
getting somewhere perfect. So instead of, okay, I'm at -5. Instead of working to get to that 0, I could just donate money. No, motherfucker, do it. Like, right, but the people in power don't want you to improve. They just want to get your money. Okay, and once you start simping in the digital form, which is it's a very easy paywall. You don't have to be present there. You don't have to feel the shame because you're not like in, like once you get in that little door, then you could just be more gullible to being simped in real life in all areas.
Yes. Once you start the process, it's just it's you go down the rabbit hole. You start just giving money. It's nothing to you. And the thing I wanna present to my viewers is like it happens to all of us. We all want certain things. We can all see someone that we're attracted to, and like we instantly start the crushing phases. The crush, like, oh my goodness, I need to be with this person, and we have to think back and really understand that like we want a natural, organic human connection, not a forced paywall connection where like I can only speak to this person by paying money. And this goes back way before the internet even happened. The internet just knows that we can do this online and make everybody feel good. But South Park even did an episode about this, about Hooters. If you guys don't know what Hooters is, Hooters is a restaurant where the women dress a little scandalous to show off, their boobs and their butts, where you could just go eat chicken wings and the women are just there as like a side piece for you. And like men would go to Hooters regularly so they can see a certain waitress. So this is not something new. It just has evolved into the digital age. Men have always given money to see beautiful women. Men
have always simped.
We have always simped.
It's not we went from analog to digital. Yeah.
Like and before Hooters, I'm pretty sure there was something back then that they did. I just only go back to Hooters. I'm not that old. So right. I just want to make my new men, my younger generation, like be aware that they are hunting you. These women on Twitch and YouTube, they are designed to take your money. Okay. There's no, they don't love you. They don't even know who you are. They just want that money.
It's crazy how some people fall in that pit. But yeah, just to have a bit of conclusion here, BJ, do you think that you have friends that have fallen in the pit hole of any paywall? And what do you think might have helped these friends of you get out of those pits?
I mean, I've heard like the worst pitfall that I've heard of is I don't know if you know another Twitch or YouTube streamer by the name of Belle Delphine, where she actually sold her bathwater like on eBay for X amount of dollars. I don't know, like people were like paying ungodly amounts of money for this girl's bathwater that she had just been in. And then they were getting it and drinking it, and I don't get where, like, what do you like? I mean, it's weird. Obviously, it's like it almost goes into like the whole fetish, like attraction, thing that Tao was talking about. That it's like we're so depraved and starving of not depraved, deprived and starving of a human connection. Depraved. We are depraved, but mostly deprived and starving for a human connection with somebody else that we're willing to spend money. But essentially, the only way that you can acquire money is through time. So you're giving up time. You're giving up years of your life for this one moment of semi endorphin.
You're so thirsty all the time that any drink you'll go for,
and it's not even water, it's sand. Like it's not even it's a mirage. It's not real.
Okay.
And touching up on the Hooters thing, as a result of Hooters being so popular, so many other restaurants followed suit, and there's like 9 other restaurants that also have that same format, to the point where there's one that actually have the girls in bikinis. It's bikinis. Let me see. It's bikini.
For us viewers, where would that be?
Bikini Sports Bar and Grill, Texas and Oklahoma.
Okay.
Texas and Oklahoma. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, obviously it's more north, but there's a Twin
I mean,
Peaks.
I mean, just for the
There's-
Broskiedoodles research purposes, we should visit it so that we can sit back and speak about it. You know, for the
we could
experience.
do like a podcast over there. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Like for research purposes.
For research purposes.
Of course.